All right, guys. Box 4. I'm on my own this time, though, unfortunately. Patrick had a commitment to get to, oh my gosh, the most ironclad defensive. Wow, I had to slice this packaging 3 times. Hoping that means good sign here, guys. So, all right, guys. So box 1 and 3 were eerily similar to the point where Patrick and I were kind of tripping a little bit. That was very strange. All right, so if this is anything like box 2, we're going to be super happy. But we'd like to see some variety too, because we're not just hunting for value, which obviously we want to see value, but we're also hunting for cool factor, right? I mean, we all play Magic because we enjoy it. It's a fun game, and it's fun not just to open, but also to actually play. And so that's kind of the goal here. All right. Austere Command. That's an interesting way to open things up. All right. Foil common there. Nothing to write home about. Okay. We're going to torch through the commons here. I'm starting to get used to how thick the common section is. Oh! Vampiric Tutor, guys. That is a great way to have a pack 2. Oh! And a Kamal. And an etched foil. I think Kamal's cool. I don't know if he's worth anything, but damn, that was cool. Guys, that was a heck of a pack 2. I'd like to see more of that. Oh, man, that would be awesome. Guys, what are we going to get here? Okay. Uncommons. Elvish Dreadlord. We've seen him before. Singer Baron. The Baron, Dark Baron. Eligeth, Crossroads Augur. And a foily common. Nothing special, guys. Well, at least we don't think. Again, probably the benefit and the negative. There's pros and cons of not knowing what we're actually looking at. But uncommons, Sakashima's Protege. Again, no idea on the value here. A couple of uncommon commanders. All right. So, guys, we're not even through first stack. We think we're doing good. I mean, let us know in the comments if we're doing good. Obviously, after this, we're going to evaluate the cards and kind of see how we're sitting here. Arcane Signet, Nev's Disc. Nothing fancy. A couple of uncommon commanders. On that, I can certainly say that pack was a dud. So that's going to happen, guys. Again, though, just kind of looking at the product itself, it's 24 packs versus 36 packs. So you're getting more of a Masters style approach. And really, Masters style, Immaculate Magistrate, Masters style value too. You're definitely getting a greater value. And Obeka, the Brute Chronologist, the player whose turn it is may end the turn. That's very interesting. You can take advantage of that for some of those effects that last until the end of the turn. But again, this, instead of paying $100 for a draft box or $90 for a draft box, you're paying a little bit more. But, Court. I love the Courts. The Monarch mechanic is an extremely good mechanic. And it's a lot of fun to play in multi because it gets kind of wild. And a foily Victimize. But you're getting the opportunity to get higher value out of this. And the price is not far off from, like a set box out of Zendikar. So far we've been really happy with the product. Hellkite Courser for the second Mythic. Very cool card. No clue about its value. We're going to find out later. Okay, it looks like a rare commander and the second Prismatic Piper in the box. I wonder how many things they jam in them. How many Pipers they jam in the box. Don't know. Okay, guys, back to the uncommons. Keeper of the Accord. Looks kind of cool. Looks like you get tokens and lands. A couple of uncommon commanders and the third Piper to rear his prismatic face. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer Patrick's not here to converse with some of this because that Vampiric Tutor was a nice hit. It was a really nice hit. All right, to the uncommons. Apex Devastator for the third Mythic. Cascade 4 times. If you can pull off 10 mana, which green decks certainly can, that is an extremely strong card. For 10 mana, you cascade 4 times. Can you imagine the card advantage coming out of that one card? Okay, getting through the commons here. Checking out the uncommons. Vault of Champions for the first dual land of the box. Rare commander and another rare commander. Maybe holding value, but again, it's always cool to open a pack that has 3 rares in it. That's another thing about products like this. Like, a lot of people complained about double masters, but fact was you could get packs in them that in theory could have 3 rares or mythics. Like that's nutty. Okay, Dawnglade Regent, another Monarch card. That seems very strong. Don't know about the value on the secondary market, but in terms of play strength, awesome card. All right, here we go, guys. What are we gonna hit? What are we gonna hit? Court of Grace. The courts I'm really excited to play with. Again, no clue on the value. I keep saying that, but I'm really excited to play with the courts. They seem very strong to me. Okay, peeling through the commons. I always like to look at the uncommons just to see Aurora Phoenix for our rare. And it looks like, oh, first foil rare. Okay, Rootweaver Druid, again, not a clue. We'll have to check that out later, but kind of cool. And then a Nimrus and a Glacian, so a rare commander and an uncommon commander. We've got a little game we're going to put together tomorrow, and we're going to see if we can, Kamal's Will. Okay, I think the will cards seem pretty cool because it's, based on kind of a clause. If you have your commander in play, you kind of get to double up on the effects. See, a lot of these cards, obviously it's a product printed specifically for commander, but a lot of these cards are combining some really cool mechanics. I mean, partner on a planeswalker that can be your commander seems just nutty to me. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Opposition Agent. I think that might be the most sought after rare in the set right now. And then a Krark and then a Foily Kanji. I think Opposition Agent is currently the most sought after rare, so that's nice to see. So when you open a box like this, guys, and you're kind of trying to evaluate how well you're doing, if you can make up a decent amount of the value in your box on 1 or 2 cards, that's a really good sign. Body of Knowledge, not a clue, looks cool. Art's really cool. I'd love to see that in like an etched thing. And then a Foily Common, nothing special there. All right, guys, so it looks like with this pack plus the others, we have 7 more. What are we gonna rip? See how much more value we can pull out of this. Spectator seating. You can never go wrong pulling lands, usually. And Patrick and I have a general rule as far as trading rules. We don't trade lands. We don't sell lands. We don't trade them out of our personal collection. You'll never see us cull them on our Keep It or Cull It videos because, just a tip for your own deck building purposes, guys, you're never at a point where you don't benefit from having a bigger pool of lands, especially. Archon of Coronation, another Monarch card. Wow. Your life can't move if you're the Monarch. That's crazy. And it's also our next Mythic. And another rare Bunny. We've seen him before. All right. So, yeah, always keep lands when you can, guys. Lands in the collection, even though they often go unused because you're not currently using them for a deck, having them there, 3 visits. I love seeing that in the uncommon slot. Rings of Brighthearth. Nice. Beautiful rare. Excellent card. Okay. I don't know how much it's worth right now, but at one point it carried a ton of value. I want to say the original version was 40 or 50 bucks. I would imagine it's not nearly that out of this set, but I would also imagine it's not nothing. Okay, looking at commons, uncommons here. Court of Ire, another one of the courts. We'll check that out later. A couple of uncommon commanders, Intangible Virtue for the foil, and what is that, our fifth Prismatic Piper rears his head. 3 packs left, guys. What are we going to pull off? I'd love to see just one more home run out of these 3 packs. Of course, we all want to see one more home run. Bio-Waste Blob, I'm guessing that's not a big hit. Gormuldrock, we checked this after we got that etched version. We know it's not a great hit. Cool card, though. I'm sure we're going to see some Muldrock commander shenanigans at some point. All right. Commons, uncommons, another Command Beacon, again for the lands, especially Command Beacon or cards like it where it has such a unique ability. You don't want to get rid of that. Lands with unique abilities are worth their weight in gold, even if they're cheap. even if they're cheap. You never know when they're going to go up in value for one. And again, having access in your personal collection is just smart. Smart business. Blade Grip Prototype, I don't imagine that's very valuable. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, destroy a non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponents controls. Kind of cool in a multiplayer situation, but... Oh! In the last pack slot! A foily Vampiric Tutor. Yes, we did just double up Vampiric Tutors. Oh my gosh! That is the way you finish up a box, ladies and gentlemen.